In this video, we're going to walk around the Unverferth Pro-Force dry spreader. If you're looking to buy your own spreader, you need it to be versatile, have large carrying capacities, provide an accurate spread pattern even in adverse condition, be built to withstand years of operation, and easy to use so anyone can operate it. The Pro-Force delivers on all of these fronts. You can spread fertilizer, lime, gypsum, compost, poultry litter, and even cover crop seed with this single spreader. Plus, you can spread up to 4 different products at the same time, each with variable rate with our optional multi-hopper offerings. With capacities up to 840 cubic feet, these provide some of the largest carrying capacities in the industry, so you can spread more while stopping less to fill. The spreader design is field proven and has been engineered to provide an accurate spread pattern up to 90 feet with fertilizer, even in windy conditions. Our hopper is manufactured from premium material, while the undercarriage on our pull-type models is the heaviest in the industry. Combine all of this with our standard ISOBUS controller on pull-type models, easy changeover from one dry product to another, and tool-free adjustability of the spinners, and you have a spreader that's ideal for commercial applicators and professional producers of all sizes. Today, we're going to walk around this model 2250 and show you what sets the Pro-Force apart from anything else in the industry. Pull-type models of the Pro-Force, as shown here, are available in 26, 22, 18, and 14-foot lengths. The 26-foot model is built for compost or poultry litter only. You can also get the Pro-Force as a hopper and spreader only, so there's no undercarriage. This is for mounting to your own self-propelled floater or sprayer chassis. These are available in sizes of 20, 18, 16, 14, 13, and 12-foot hopper lengths. All Pro-Force spreaders are standard with 12-inch sideboards, except for the 12-foot model where sideboards are optional. These run in a demanding environment, which is why we manufacture them from premium 304 stainless steel, which provides the ultimate in corrosion resistance. Now, let's jump up top and take a look inside the hopper. The Pro-Force hopper features steep 50-degree side slopes for quick and complete cleanout. Our inverted V is standard and helps break up material and protects the belt-over-chain conveyor system. Our innovative belt-over-chain conveyor in the bottom of the main hopper is 34 inches wide and hydraulically driven. The rubber belt features a V-Cleat pattern and is riveted to the flat bar Pintle chain. The Pintle chain provides backbone strength to the belt and provides up to 60,000 pounds of high tensile strength. One thing we do that's a little bit different is we leave slack in the rubber belt in between each set of rivets. This allows the chain to stretch over time without pulling the rivets through the belt. As we talked about earlier, you can spread up to 4 different products at the same time with our Duo, Tri, and Quad Force hopper attachments. These are optional and give you added versatility in the field. Our Duo Force, as shown here, allows you to spread up to 2 different products at the same time. This is a divider that goes inside of the main hopper, and then you slide in a 34-inch wide mesh chain in from the back to spread both products. One thing to note is that 34-inch wide mesh chain in the Duo Force is the same width as our 34-inch wide belt over chain in the main hopper. This ensures that you spread the same distance out of both hoppers. Our Tri-Force attachment hangs on the back panel of the main hopper and allows you to spread up to 3 different products at the same time. This also utilizes a 34-inch wide mesh chain to dispense the dry material. Finally, our Quad Force divider goes inside of the Tri-Force hopper attachment to spread 4 different products at the same time. This uses a metering roll to dispense the product. All of these multi-hopper offerings can be added or removed at any time, quickly and easily, because you don't have to remove the back panel of the main hopper. Now let's jump down and take a look at our spreading system. The belt-over-chain conveyor system for the main hopper dispenses material right behind this panel. Since this is equipped with a Duo Force, you can see the mesh chain for that hopper up top. As we talked about earlier, it's important to note that both of these are 34 inches wide. So the same amount of material is dropped out of each hopper onto the spinner discs. This ensures that you can spread both products the same distance. To adjust the flow of material, you can use this crank handle to move the flow gate up or down. Our hillside baffles prevent material from shifting from side to side on hills. It then drops down and hits our fixed material divider, which diverts product onto each spinner discs. Our spinner discs are 30 inches in diameter, feature aggressive fins, and a dish design. After years of research and development, we've optimized the amount of dish in each spinner disc to traject material at the proper angle. Think about shooting a bow and arrow. If you shoot the arrow too high, it fights gravity and can be affected by the wind, so it falls down to the ground too soon. If you shoot the arrow too low, it doesn't pick up enough speed and maximize distance. But when you launch an arrow at the proper trajectory, you maximize the distance and the wind won't affect it. The same story is true for our dish design of our spinner discs. You'll be able to spread common fertilizer up to 90 feet, lime and gypsum up to 60 feet, litter and compost up to 45 feet, and cover crop seed up to 70 feet. Now let's talk about how we mount our spinner discs. Some spreaders will press the spinner disc directly onto the hydraulic motor output shaft. This can cause premature wear on the hydraulic motor and makes removal of the spinner disc almost impossible. We install a jack shaft assembly that acts as a buffer between the hydraulic motor and the spinner disc. We bolt the disc onto the jack shaft assembly so you can easily remove it if you ever need to change it out. Our spinner table features tool-free adjustability in and out, and I'll have you come in a little closer and you'll be able to see our predefined hole settings. The F is for fertilizer and the L is for litter or lime, with everything in between. The reason we have holes is because you can drop a pin or even a lock into a hole setting once you get your spreader set, and then you know you're in the correct position every time you go to the field. If you need to fine-tune the amount of movement in your spinner table, there's a heim joint located on the adjustment arm. As we move around to the side of the spreader, you can see our heavy-duty gearbox, which powers the belt-over-chain conveyor system. This drive system features the heaviest spur gear in the industry and powers the 4140 forged sprockets that the chain rides on. 4140 is a high-strength steel that will provide extended life. On larger hoppers, we do have the option for a second gearbox, which would be placed on this side of the belt-over-chain. This puts one on each side to equal out the load. Now, let's move up towards the front of the spreader and continue our walk around. Pull-type models are standard with a side-mounted ladder so you can easily access the top of the hopper. Another thing that's standard on our pull-type models is the Raven RCM ISOBUS controller. This allows the operator to control all the functions of the spreader on the ISOBUS virtual terminal screen inside the tractor cab. If you decide to go with our optional scale packages, these can integrate directly into the Raven RCM ISOBUS controller so you can see the weight inside the tractor. As we move back, you can see our inspection window for the chain that's in the belt-over-chain system. There's a tensioning bolt here and a graphic for easy adjustment. Our control valves are located towards the front of the unit for a clean working environment. One thing to note is that our belt-over-chain operates on PWM valves while the spinners operate on servo valves. Now, let's jump around and look at the very front of the spreader. We have a window in the front panel of the spreader that allows the operator to easily see inside. Bin level sensors are also standard, and these will alert the operator on the tractor's ISOBUS virtual terminal screen when the material is getting low inside the hopper. Now let's talk about the undercarriage on our pull-type models of dry spreaders. These feature a single beam tongue, which permits a tighter turning radius. Our adjustable axle can accommodate high flotation single wheels and tires, strato row duals, or even 36-inch wide hydraulic tension tracks for the greatest flotation. The adjustability of the axle combined with our wheel extension design allow us to hit numerous row spacings depending on the model. The Pro-Force spreader requires 38 gallons per minute of hydraulic flow and a case drain on the tractor. It also requires 2 SCV hydraulic remotes, one for the spinners and one for the belt over chain. Our storage jack, safety chain, single tang bull pull hitch, reflective striping, and flashing taillights are all standard for safer road travel. Our chassis mounted models are standard with lift lugs that permits easy installation and removal. When mounting a spreader to a self-propelled floater or sprayer chassis, it's always important to note the maximum capacity rating from the OEM manufacturer. During this video, we've talked about some of the options and accessories available for the Pro-Force spreader, such as our multi-hopper offerings and scale packages. Additional accessories include a roll tarp that keeps moisture out of your dry product, hydraulic disc brakes for pull-type models, 304 stainless steel fenders, and a handrail kit for chassis-mounted hoppers with fenders. Thanks for watching our walk-around of the Unverferth Pro-Force dry spreader. If you're ready to take control of your dry application needs, the Pro-Force is the most versatile spreader available on the market, provides the most accurate and even spread pattern, is built with high-quality components, and is easy to use, so every time you go out to spread, you'll have peace of mind. For more information, we invite you to visit umequip.com or see your nearest dealer today.